gotta adjust game capture. I thought it was working. Space engineers. Boom. Fixed. Just like that. I'll turn off my Destiny overlay because that kind of doesn't matter. Not for space engineers. Alright, join game. Oh, you're gonna be... it's gonna be doing that. That's gonna get annoying.
Doing what?
I might have to adjust graphics again as well. I think it defaulted to like 720. Because that's half of 1440. What is it? Is it... How do I get to the Nvidia overlay? Because Space Engineers doesn't have a freaking FPS overlay. I have to do it from freaking... yeah, Nvidia. Well, GeForce Experience, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Make sure that's working. While it's trying to figure out how to... Not that. Settings. In-game overlay. Settings. Come on. HUD layout. Yeah, see, it's... No, it's supposed to have freaking, No, that's definitely not what I want. Performance, FPS. Yeah, FPS is supposed to be on. Keyword, supposed to. Medical room, Valiant.
Yeah,
Oh man, it's taking forever.
And you can check out the Vigilant. I feel like that's a good name for a successorship, you know? You got the Valiant and you get the Vigilant.
Now, only if you actually, like, complete it.
We'll see.
You've literally never completed any of your ships.
You've
never even come
there.
I think you've barely crossed like the 50% mark with some of them.
That is true.
You're like an ADHD squirrel. You're just like, on to something else. You know, get like halfway, on to something else.
Well, it's like I get a spark of inspiration for an entirely different design, and then I'm like, oh crap.
I figured this is where you were building. I'm here. Now I gotta check graphic settings because something's like seriously messed up. It did default to 720 again, I swear to God. That's not it. Display.
It just occurred to me though, the medical room is exposed to space right now.
No, it's at 1080. Why does 1080 look so freaking choppy then?
For shits and giggles, I wanted to see exactly where everything was. So yeah, you have a mode of access right out this thing right into space.
Yeah, give me a sec. I'm trying to figure out how to go back into first person.
It is funny though. I did that and I see, you know, look at that little medical room and the size of the ship. I mean, the ship's probably one of the smaller ones I built, but it's still.
Jared, how do you go into first person again?
V.
Huh?
V.
Thank you for view. Why is... Okay.
What are you having trouble with?
Because I'm joining this world for the first time, it's freaking doing all this weird bullshit. No, display is fine. Controls. What's it under?
What's funny, because this isn't necessarily the first time you joined this world. You've been in this world.
I don't know. It did that first time setup bullshit, remember?
Oh, that's right.
And beforehand, it had all the things labeled. Like, okay, this is X, this is J, stuff like that. I got them labeled and memorized elsewhere, but whatever. Jared. Now I'm trying to remember how to crouch. Okay, I'm just stuck here. Cool. Oh, that's right, 0 gravity. Wait, mag boot should be activated.
There's no gravity.
There we go.
There we go.
Also, why am I getting no sound from this now? Like, none at all? Huh?
Is it because you hit J? Maybe your helmet's open. No, it looks like it's closed.
No, that should not matter.
That can affect your sound.
Yeah, but I literally have no sound coming from the game, like, at all. And I did before, but when I alt-tabbed away from it to freaking go change some of my stream stuff, it's... There we go, the volume was just really low. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Still wanna... Also, I need to turn that good bot off because that's getting really annoying. Where'd you find out how to turn that off?
Escape, options, game, just turn off all the hints. Show control hints, good bot hints, rotation hints. Just turn them all off and that'll get rid of all of that shit.
Yes. Oh, well that I need. Okay. Oh, user interface, UI, there we go. Okay. So why is it not on? Iron sight toggle. Whatever. Alright. I like how you're literally building another version of the ship that you didn't get done in the first place.
I know, right?
Wouldn't it make more sense to add on to this ship or finish this ship?
Well, to be honest, there's not enough structure to it. There's just not enough ship here for me to use my ideas on this ship. Like, there's not enough room in the ship. As you can already tell, this ship that I'm building is already virtually the same size as my old ship, and it's not even, it's barely half done, if even.
Alright, I gotta figure out. Asshole asteroid. I forgot that's what we named it.
That's what you named it.
Yeah, I mean, we did run. Like, where did we impact it at?
I put the location beacon for this one. I put it as contact base because we made contact.
Yeah, where did we impact that, or is that where you drilled? You blew your hole through.
I placed it at the top, above it.
Above is very relative here.
Okay, where we hit it is over here.
Okay.
By me. If you can find me, this is where we hit it. This is where I started building the actual structure. For the center of the base.
Yep, that is definitely where we hit it at.
I started building a command structure for the base, but then we were doing some other stuff.
You know what's crazy is we came from the moon over there, and that's stupid far away.
My ship can make that jump in one jump with room to spare.
We need to... Okay, you've got a platform up here. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna start building... Wish I had my FPS. But I guess
This
not.
platform unfortunately is not relative to the rest of the base. I don't think, because I don't think or it might be. I don't think I'd.
It doesn't matter. It gives me something to build off of. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my FPS because I want to see how bad it's going to start getting, and then I can start adjusting some other settings. But it's
Yeah,
not.
if you need to build a bigger platform up here, go ahead.
There we go. Just have to kind of like refresh it. When in doubt, turn it off and turn it back on. The good old adage. There we go. Hey, we're doing like 80 frames. That's not bad. Then again, there's nothing much going on right here.
Yeah, when I'm starting to look at my ship, I'm flying around my ship, I drop into the 50s and in the 40s.
Wow.
You know, fluctuates between the 50s. I love how this game is more graphically intensive, or more
CPU
graphically
intensive.
taxing.
It's
CPU taxing.
it's very CPU intensive. Well, it's graphics as well. But
yeah, it's more taxing on the computer than friggin' Destiny, which almost always for me holds at a steady 60.
well, because 60 is the highest refresh rate your freaking TV will go.
Yeah, what I'm
Okay,
saying is
I need
it
to
doesn't drop.
It's been a while since I played this game.
Don't forget, we got interior corridors now too.
Man, things just don't look as sharp. I mean, I have it at 1080 just to spare some processing power, but I still swear that it's not looking as good as it could be. Something's off. Is this just gonna be me messing with graphics settings this entire freaking time?
Yeah.
Anti-aliasing is on. Honestly, I don't know any of these settings do. I'm on 1920 by 1080, which that's the correct resolution. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. That's just what it's gonna have to be. Okay. Need to build me a ship. What kind of ship do I want to build, though? And actually, I decided I want to build here. Boom. That's what I'm gonna build. That should be enough room. I desperately want to jump this up to 1440 because things are just not smooth right now, but I don't want to do that to my PC. Why am I even worrying about landing gear if I'm building a large-scale ship?
I always put landing gear on my large ships.
No, I know, but I'm saying is I'm just building it up right now in dry dock. I don't really have to worry about that.
Yeah, when I first started building my first couple ships, I placed landing gear on them to build off of. But then I realized why. It just gets in the way and makes everything weirdly uneven. That's when I started just building a pillar out of the ground, and I started building off of that. And then eventually, once I have enough thrusters to make it a loft on its own, I would yank the pillar out and throw landing gear on somewhere and be able to land it.
And that is exactly what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna make like a destroyer or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're gonna start doing symmetry right now before I forget about it. Can you not not do symmetry where I want you? Was it just so thin I couldn't see it? There. Perfect. Give me some symmetry now. I have a rough shape in my head what I want to do with this ship. It looks like it's bent. That's really weird. Must be just the way I'm looking at it. I had an idea, now I don't like it. Let me see. My ship is already looking very phallic. That's not what I'm trying to go for.
Okay, I gotta see this.
So dumb.
My ship actually started out looking kind of phallic itself. It actually still does. A little bit.
It's just gonna
I like
get worse.
I like how my bridge turned out though.
It's just gonna start looking worse.
Yeah, my bridge is one of my favorite things on this ship. I don't have the screen set up yet, but it's
let's see here. I'm just trying to. Jesus Christ! Every idea I have now is just freaking penis related. I seriously don't want to have to redo the entire shape of this ship just because of that. Okay, let's see here. Actually, I could probably get that to work. That might be rough, but I like the challenge. This is one of those things where I just gotta start throwing blocks on, and then once I start getting some momentum, I'm gonna start knowing the direction I want to take the ship.
yeah, I know it's funny. I was watching a video on how to make better ships, and I was just like, nah.
Well, it's all relative.
No.
I mean, it's so relative though, you know?
That's it is.
Because what looks
I
good
mean,
to
don't get me
me
wrong.
doesn't necessarily look good to you, and freaking vice versa.
And again, they weren't necessarily, you know, tips for certain aesthetics over one over another, but they were just tips, general tips in terms of like making ships that aren't like overly cluttered with a million different colors and shapes and stuff, you know, making them look like an abomination of nature. You know, basically saying like for paint, you know, one of the things it was saying is that a lot of new builders, myself, I'm incredibly guilty of this, you know, in fact, all my ships are pretty much still this way, with the exception of like maybe one or two of them, is paint. You know, a lot of new builders, their ships are just one color, inside and out.
Mine aren't.
I know.
Well, I mean, some of
But,
mine are, but that's intentional.
But they recommend though, you know, in the video, you know, choose, you know, a primary color and an accent color, and then, you know, of course, maybe do the same for your interior and stuff, but or have a third color for your interior, but try to avoid you know, having more than that. You know, maybe throw it in a second accent color or whatever. Sometimes, you know, it's good to throw in a darker shade of an existing one you have to like kind of generate additional shadowing.
Just realized I'm doing this all out of light armor. This is gonna be a destroyer. Well, destroyers are supposed to be a little bit faster, so yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't even know what I classify this thing as.
Unfinished.
I built it. Yeah, primarily this ship is made with light armor. However, it does have chunks of heavy armor thrown in to reinforce certain areas. Like the bridge has heavy armor along the front, surrounding the bridge, as well as a little bit on the sides, and some like ribbing of heavy armor on it to like kind of give it some more support. But yeah. At the same time, I didn't want to make the entire thing out of heavy armor because I want this thing to actually be able to maybe land on a planet that has 1G of gravity or more. I know the alien planet usually has, depending on, I think there's a couple variations of the alien planet now, but the like sort of greenish, huge alien planet friggin' has like 1.25 gravity usually. In fact, the ship this one's based off of, the Valiant, was originally built in the alien planet's gravity, so it can actually take off in 1.25 gravity. I actually counted them up. There's actually about 100 hydrogen thrusters pointing downward on this damn thing to keep it aloft on a friggin' alien planet.
Let's see. Usually I have different hotbars set up for different things, but I guess. What is it? G? There we go. There we go. Ion. Yeah, why not? It's a little big. Also, I don't like how that's stacked. I thought I was going to, but no, I don't. Mom must have just finally left the voice chat.
Yeah.
There we go. Also, just realized something that I kind of want is not much space. Wait a sec. Oh. God, I'm so dumb. Gonna need giant hydrogen tanks.
Now let there be life. Boom. Those are now operational. Thinking up something here. Thinking up something. Trying to give it some auxiliary power. No, I can't have those there. Right there. That's all gonna start getting heavy armor. Guess one benefit of building in 0G, things just don't drop to the ground. They stay exactly where they're at. That is convenient. It is. At the same time, it can also be fun when you delete blocks that you ever had to happen where you accidentally delete a block that was holding a bunch of other stuff on, and it starts to fall to the ground. You're like, ah, shit.
Yeah, well, here you don't have that problem.
in 0G, you have the problem of not realizing that until you're like, wait, why is this not connecting? Then you realize, oh, because it's not part of the same ship anymore.
Yeah.
And and then you have the fun problem of once you've dealt with that, if you forget the fact that it's mirrored and that the other side is also disconnected, you're going to then be trying to replace those blocks, and it'll work on one side, but because there's something occupying the same space on the other side, it won't place them.
I've had that issue before.
Yeah.
I can't tell if that's...
Yeah, don't get me wrong. There are certainly benefits to building in 0G, but just like on planetary gravity, there are downsides.
Why am I falling? There is no gravity.
That is an interesting thought.
I am slowly falling. Dampeners are on.
Were you attached to your ship and then went off?
Oh, my ship is no longer attached to the moon for some reason. The ship's floating off. What the hell? Jared, did you disconnect my ship?
No. What the fuck happened?
It was connected to the moon. Why?
It looks like it's damaged, like it was hit with something.
Jared, did you blow it up? Did something...
I didn't do shit.
What? How do we recover this?
Can I place blocks on your ship?
I need another ship to land on this ship, and then fly it back down to that moon, and I'll reconnect it on multiple connection points. What the fuck? Yeah, I've got a big plate up top. It's heavy armor, but that's okay. What the fuck? Alright, let me get a ship. Let me get a
I
ship.
at least stopped it from going anywhere further.
How?
I threw an ion thruster and a reactor on it.
So fucking
Literally, you could throw a cockpit and a couple more freaking thrusters on it, and the damn thing will be able to fly. It'll be able to fly it. You know?
You're a genius, yeah.
Doesn't have to be pretty. It literally just has to make it go down.
You're absolutely right. So we're just gonna do. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. And that. There.
Don't forget a gyroscope. Don't forget a gyroscope.
Yeah.
It has a reactor. I'll throw on an extra reactor for you too, just in case.
I'm throwing on a couple right now. Okay. Yeah.
Bear in mind, you're on mirror. You're still mirrored for your. I'm not mirrored on my stuff.
That's
Bear in
fine.
mind that there is still a couple reactors and a thruster up front here. They're not symmetrical, but it shouldn't matter too much.
I have all directional thrust, so we should be okay.
I'll delete this one I placed up here then, because it'll throw off your thrust aligner, I think.
What the fuck?
Now just toss on a cockpit. You can take this thing back down. My suggestion for you, for the time being now, would be to actually reinforce, once you get it down where you want it. What the fuck? You tilting it down? Why not just...
How do? I've got hydrogen thrusters. Oh shit. I don't have any hydrogen thrusters facing the other direction. Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay. It's taking a while to slow down.
Wait.
Jared, throw more ions up front. That also works.
There. They're small ones, but they're hydrogen thrusters, so they'll work better.
Jeez. What happened? Did you hit it with a rocket launcher or something?
I don't know what the fuck happened.
Jared, you did
I don't
something.
see how anything I could have done this.
Well, you cut off my freaking pillar. That's something.
Where was it even attached?
Right where you're standing.
Yeah, I don't see anything that could be a shear point or just
Because the
come
yellow
came to
block,
choose.
the yellow block is what was attached. God damn, dude, just one little blip of those thrusters and this thing just takes off.
Why don't you just using a downward thrust? Straight
Jared,
downward thrust.
Jared, I'm trying to get this thing lined up first. Holy crap, I need a lot more.
My suggestion is that once you get done, that little pillar that you use to cement it in the ground, that's obviously not going to reattach into the ground. My suggestion for you would be to attach the thrusters you need to keep it stable onto the pillar. That way it'll stay stationary while allowing you to freely build on the rest of your ship. My other suggestion is to make sure they're hydrogen thrusters so that it really doesn't go anywhere.
Okay, so we need more freaking thrusters because this shit is not fucking working. There we go. Sure. There. Okay.
You're going to want to slow down, like a lot.
Yeah, this is max thrust.
I'll have fun rebuilding that. Nah, just get out of welder and you'll be fine. Didn't do any significant damage.
What the fuck?
I'm legitimately wondering what the fuck could have happened to cause this. It kind of has me concerned.
Maybe it was a meteor.
To my knowledge, there are not moving meteors in this game unless they are set in motion by another player.
That's what I'm saying, Jared. What the fuck did you do? Jared? What the hell is going on? I've got... Oh my god. Freaking...
You got what?
I had my jetpack turned off and I got thrown off the freaking asteroid at like 38 kilometers per second.
Just turn it back on, you'll stop immediately.
Thank you. Yes, I know. What would I do without you? Okay. I gotta convert this to a station. Do that. Trying to remember how to do that. It's not G, it's K menu. There we go. Info, convert to station.
That'll prevent it from moving.
That's what it was the first time. Yeah, dude, this thing got hit. Like something smacked this thing. So I'm gonna put more than just one land spike in here now. Uh-huh.
And I'm re-welding this for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, for my base pillars, I always also make sure to use heavy armor blocks so that they don't get damaged on
Well,
accident.
what damaged it though? That's the question.
Well, like for instance, though, when I'm building a ship and I build a platform to build it on, I always make sure the platform and the supports are all of heavy armor blocks. That way, if I'm playing around with another ship and I accidentally crash into the support pillars, they're less likely to break because of my own stupidity.
I didn't have centered out when I was deleting all these. There we go. Alright, crisis averted. Freaking damn meteors. Or Jared playing around with a rocket launcher.
Rocket launchers literally do shit in this game.
They do pretty significant damage.
Meh. Did you get a chance to look at my bridge?
Nah, I'm focused on building.
Okay. No problems.
Alright, anyway, what I was doing... Is that a different frickin' white? It is a different frickin' white. Was it Control P? No. Control Shift. There we go. Oh, Jared, there's a movie I want to go see. Want to know if you want to go with me.
Mortal Kombat?
Nah, that looks dumb.
Okay. It was pretty good. There was a couple points in the movie where they literally just throw giant amounts of exposition at you all at once. But other than that, it was pretty good. What movie was that though, anyways?
The Demon Slayer movie.
They. Oh, what? I didn't actually. Is that that's an animated one, right? That's anime.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that takes place directly after the series. I mean, the series was okay. You know.
I haven't actually seen the series.
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't know if you were gonna want to go since you haven't seen the series. I'm assuming it can probably stand. I'm assuming it can probably stand on its own.
Yeah, set after the events of the television series Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the movie Mugen Train. Anyways, the movie has work on new mission together with one of the most powerful swords of Demon Slayer.
Damn. My buddy just saw it right now. He texted me, and he's like, "Prepare yourself."
How long is the series?
24 episodes.
Total?
Yeah, it's only one season. It didn't take me long. It didn't take me long to burn through it.
What are your days off this week?
Today, then Monday and Tuesday. Don't tell me you're gonna try to binge watch the whole series before going to see the movie.
Do you want to see it on Tuesday?
No fucking way, Jared. Jesus Christ, dude.
I want to be able to appreciate it.
Oh, you'd have to binge. I mean,
Do you want to see it on sub or dub?
There's an
Please say
option?
dubbed. There's an option to see it in subbed or dubbed.
Dubbed, of course.
Yes.
I watched the whole series in freaking dubbed, so
And hopefully they reuse the same voice actors.
I'm fairly certain they did. Like I said, it was an okay series.
Oh! Featured! I went to Funimation to look it up, and it's like, featured Demon Slayer. It's another guy, but...
Dude, that show like received so much hype, and people were saying like it was God's gift to the earth and whatnot. And freaking, I saw it. I'm like it was okay, like it was solid, but it wasn't like the best thing I have ever.
I've seen a couple
seen.
of clips from this.
The art style
Yeah.
is different.
This,
Well,
I'm seeing 26 episodes total.
yeah, that sounds about right. Like the art style is they
can
blend
finish
two
it
different
in
art
no time.
styles, and that part's actually kind of cool. God, what do I want to do with this?
Yeah, the first ones to successfully, well, I don't say the first ones. The first major one that I remember that successfully blended multiple art styles was freaking Fooly Cooley. They just decided, we're just gonna go fucking insane with this shit, so.
I don't know what direction I want to take this ship in. So far, nothing's piquing my interest. Really should be doing accent work. I know what I want to make this into. I just don't know if I can. I keep trying to kill my jetpack to fall down to kind of check it out, and I just float. I need to make an engineering room. Which that's That's a gyroscope. Don't need that.
I like this new idea.
Maybe that'll be enough power. Should actually throw some more hydrogen tanks in here, realistically. That's always the hard part, is freaking trying to gauge like how much resources your ship's gonna soak up.
Oh yeah. I just had a wonderfully brilliant friggin' idea though, which I'm loving. Because this idea basically allows for me to have a pressurized airlock, or basically allows me to have an airlock that lets me see if the other side has air or not.
Interesting.
Basically, it tells me, do not open this door if the light's not green. I basically place the air vent in front of the airlock door and it's windowed, so I can see if it's got air or not.
Well, I thought you were doing something a lot more clever.
No, unfortunately not. But and it won't work for all the sections of the ship. But it's a section of the ship that has a higher risk of being vented to space, so I want to be able to tell.
You should probably make those walls out of heavy armor.
Because it's the access path to a maintenance corridor for maintaining the side thrusters. And the side thrusters, especially being hydrogen powered, have a higher risk of going boom and taking out the conveyor blocks behind them that will expose the ship to space.
I'm still pretty much freeballing this ship right now.
And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you just gotta friggin' play around with it until you you'll eventually get a handle on where you're going with it. And hey, maybe eventually you'll get to a point where you're like, I don't like this thing, so you'll have to tear down a couple walls and be like, now it's good.
Or just pull a Jared and just scrap the whole ship.
Yeah. I will say this is a relatively small ship. Looking at what, like you said, like a frigate or maybe a small destroyer.
Yeah, something small, nimble that can hit hard, fast, and frickin' get out of town. That's why I'm trying to use mostly light armor, heavy armor only where stuff can blow up. And like my redone ship, all interior stuff will all be light armor. I forgot, no gravity. We need to fix that here sooner rather than later. Well, I could probably fix that like right now.
You could place a gravity block near your ship and it won't even affect mine.
Well, I know.
I'm wondering how many gravity generators I'd even need to cover my ship.
It's kind of a pain in the ass to adjust them, just letting you know. I had to for my ship. I really don't want to put 2 down right here.
How big a space can one gravity generator cover?
A third of my big ship. That's as best knowledge as I can give you. Cause I had to use 3.
So you had to use 3. Do you have any dead zones in your ship?
Nope. I made sure it was precise. Actually, the gravity fields extend past the ship to cover those what would have been dead zones. So actually, like if you fly by my ship, you'll get into gravity without even being on the ship. But you gotta be close, you know.
Yeah, I'll probably place mine at the very bottom of the ship. Hopefully it'll go all the way
I don't
up.
want to place 2 of them, but I'm not gonna have a freaking choice.
But I'll make sure to place them in a straight line down the ship. That should help with the adjustment, right?
Oh, there's 2 freaking G's. I'm just gonna turn one of these off. It'll be a backup generator. That's how we're gonna deal with having 2 of them. We're just gonna do that. Boom. Actually, I'm not gonna have to adjust the field until later. Wow. That field does not cover this entire ship. You gotta be shitting me. I have to go into settings and be able to see gravity fields. Let me see if I remember how to do that.
Oh wow, yeah, the very tip of your ship is out of range.
Yeah.
That tells me I'm gonna need at least 3.
Well, let's see. We have to go in here. Yeah, because it's 150 meters for width, height, and depth. You have to go into...
And how do you see the gravity fields?
I'm working on that part. K... Control panel, production, info. Info, here we go. Show gravity range. And that should have done it. Why can I still not see it? God, it's been so long since I messed with this. Oh, show in HUD. There we go, on. Yeah, you gotta put show in HUD on the gravity generator. And, oh wow, giant, I mean, it's a giant green box. What's funny is this can easily encapsulate my entire ship. It's just, it's put too far back. That's the only problem. Jared, if you want, just go to my stream real quick and you can see what I see.
Yeah, I was wondering if I do it on mine, I'm wondering if I would be able to see yours.
I don't know, honestly, when it comes to my blocks versus your blocks. But yeah, if you just go to my stream, you can see the giant green cube. I just need it. Oh, you got the stream up. If you just go to my stream, you can see the giant cube. I just need it. So, this could easily cover my ship. I just have to push it more forward, which I will do later. Because it's literally just cut off like right here. It's kind of whatever. It's really bothering me. Delete.
Yeah, you can just place it a little bit further up.
Before I knew, like, oh, that's cute. Before I knew how to actually look at the fields, I was actually like walking out the ship, seeing where the gravity was off, then put a block down, and just kept redoing that to try to figure out where my fields were at.
That is, that is one way to do it.
It worked for one of them, then I found out how you can actually look at the field. It's like, oh my god, this is so much better. Okay. Now, what does kind of suck is when you adjust one of the settings, because you gotta realize there's only 3 settings. So length adjusts both sides at the same time. So if your gravity thing's not completely centered, it's a pain in the ass. You gotta get it center of where you want to put it, because if you adjust length, it collapses both sides. So like right here, the front of my ship now has like a 1 block clearance, but the back of my ship has like 20 or 15 block clearance. So I'd have to move this gravity generator up even further to be center of the ship and then shrink it down from there. So there's not any overhang, and if you have to use multiple generators to cover a long ship so they don't overlap and you don't get sections of your ship that have twice as much gravity, because they do stack. Food for thought.
I see. I'll have to definitely play around with that shit once my ship is in a more well, I mean, once the actual superstructure of the ship is done, then I can place gravity generators. Because honestly, I'm not even 100% sure how long this ship is going to be yet. I mean, it's not going to be that much longer, but I still have to build the entire engineering compartment, and as per usual with me, it's going to be moderately large, and elaborate, and beautiful.
And that's the only thing you build. Jared,
Is what?
it's the engineering department. That's it.
No, no.
Oh, you're right. Engineering and bridge. Your ship is done.
Hey, that's really all it needs.
Hey, my freaking captain's my bridge is about 5 times the size of my crew quarters. Cause hey, let's just stack them on top of one another. F those guys. But
Well,
look at
for
this.
my new ship, I've got officers' quarters. They're going to be moderately decently sized. Although ironically, the captain's office is larger than the captain's quarters. So yeah, there's that. But or it's at least the same size as the captain's quarters, or close to it. But yeah, captain and first officer get slightly bigger quarters. You know, other officers get, you know, decent sized ones. And then yeah, there's gonna be a communal crew quarters for the rest of them. They're gonna get their beds placed on top of each other. It's to be like, have fun.
I don't know why you hate your crew, but okay.
Dude, your crew quarters and your shit is the same thing.
Dude, no, okay, I've got, yeah, for their sleeping arrangements, yeah, they're stacked up, but dude, the whole bottom stairs is a complete rec room. They have freaking TVs, they have vending machines, tables to play games on. On top of that, the entire front part of the ship is dedicated to crew living. They have a giant-ass cafeteria with a very wide selection of foods. No, I have so much more accommodations for my crew. Don't you dare say that I don't take care of my crew. Hey, at least my crew can actually breathe oxygen. Freaking your crew has to stay in this freaking spacesuits because none of your ships are sealed up.
Hey, some of my ships, the Valiant actually, I mean, not
Oh,
right
you're
now,
right. You're right.
I put
What
holes in it,
what rooms are sealed up? The bridge, the freaking captain's quarters, and the engineering department. That's probably about it, because those are the only finished areas.
The bridge, the conference room, captain's office, and the those are all in the same air system, and then
which all can be defined where Jared goes.
the med bay, the med bay, prior to
Really?
me knocking a hole in the side of it. Yeah, the med bay prior to me
Just
knocking a
hate your
hole in the
crew.
side of it was
Just
able
hate your
to
crew.
be.
That's it.
If I'm not mistaken. I love irony. The friggin' life support room doesn't have a vent.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So, yeah. I'm not sure. I don't think engineering never got sealed up well enough to actually have air. I'm not sure though. And the answer to that question is probably not, because yeah, it's not filling with air. Either that or I punctured a hole somewhere, which, to be perfectly honest, is very likely. I was shooting rockets at this thing to see how effective they were. The answer was not very effective.
Just effective enough to detach my ship from their freaking asteroid.
No, Quentin. For the 100th fucking time.
4th time. I've been
What?
counting. 4th time I've been counting.
Okay, for the 4th time, and I think your math is wrong on that, by the way.
That's not math, that's counting.
Apparently it is math because you're not adding the numbers up right. I'm pretty sure I've said it at least a dozen. I did not do it.
I just don't know why you lie to me.
I'm
Seriously,
not lying.
Gatling guns are seriously small blocks? Are you
Trust me.
serious?
If I did it, I'd be more than happy to cop to it because I think it's hilarious. But I didn't do it.
You wouldn't do it. I don't believe you, Jared. Yeah. I don't know what to do.
Another thing that you can use for inspiration is the fact that, again, you do have interior corridors, so those are fun to play with.
Jesus Christ, Jared, I don't know how many times you told me this. Just for that, I am never using interior corridors on this ship, just as spite.
I'm kidding, don't worry.
Nope, not using them.
Fine, I'll place a warhead on top of your ship, see how you like it.
I will make this asteroid disappear.
Quentin, it would take you so fucking long to do that, though. To make this chasm where I have my ship berth, it took forever.
I didn't say it'd be instantaneous. I'm just saying I'll make it disappear.
Well, actually, I can easily make that not happen.
Just kick me from the world.
Honestly, I just have to exit it myself and you're kicked.
Won't be able to exit when it lags down to freaking nothing.
If I thought for a second you were actually placing warheads, I'd exit right now.
The game's auto-saved. I don't even have anything to worry about. Scaredy cat.
Well, of course, until you have it hit, like, oh, explosion, then boom, world save. It's like, no!
That'd be hilarious.
I've had something like that happen, and it was like, no, oh, that's not the words I wanted to see. It almost made me want to turn off autosave, but then I was like, no, because then I'm gonna really want it to save at some point, because the game will crash or something, and it won't save, and it's like,
I'm literally doing accent blocks at this point, just because I'm just waiting for inspiration to strike. Why is this not filling up with, is it just glitched? Or is it taking that long? Because I only have 3 generators. Are these oxygen tanks or these generators? What are these? Are those small? Those are small hydrogen tanks? Are you serious? Well, that does me no good. That's what I need. H2O2 generator. That's what I wanted. Now maybe I'll start working.
I just realized I'm missing something critical that I kind of need. It's really important. stairs to take me from the massive gap in levels in this damn ship.
I'm not liking how those vents are stacked. I gotta try to make that a lot more low profile. Obviously I can't do here. Yeah. Oh. I don't have any oxygen tanks. That might be an issue. Gyroscopes. Start filling this room up, I guess. Alright, it's a very small engineering. Like, really small. Walk in and boom, that's it. There it is. You get one little corridor access. That is it. Now my ship that I've just been building for less than an hour, or a little over an hour, has one step that Jared doesn't.
And what's that?
I have a pressurized room.
You have a pressurized room?
Uh-huh.
Very well.
Oh, but you know what one thing this room does need? That will also set it apart from Jared.
Congratulations, I have a pressurized room now.
Yeah,
That took all of about 5 goddamn seconds.
yeah, but you know what? Mine's still gonna be better. I'm not gonna tell you why this time.
fact, I have an entire pressurized section of my ship.
Okay, but I do need to figure out how to get down there. That is kind of an issue right now.
Yeah, I think I'll definitely be able to. Yeah, I think I'll definitely be able to finish. Friggin' Demon Slayer by end of day, or before we go see it on Tuesday.
That's insane, dude.
Dude, I finished that time I got reincarnated as a slime in friggin' a couple days. And that shit was 1.5 seasons. It is nice though, Funimation actually keeps up with the new episodes as they come out of the dub. So I'm actually 1 episode further in the dub than I was last time we talked. Which still hasn't caught up to the sub, although I've already watched all the subbed ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that one once I get done with the series that I'm watching right now.
What was that one again?
A certain scientific railgun.
Yeah. How much you got left of that one?
I got a whole other season. There's 3 seasons. So I got like another 26 episodes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the way I figure it is, these are what? 23 minutes. I can get 3 episodes done in just a little over an hour. So if I watch it for 3 hours, you know, again, that's 9 episodes. If I watch it for like 3.5 hours, it's like 9 episodes. And on average, I'll usually watch between, you know, in a sitting, I'll watch between 3 to 5 hours at a time. So
you're insane, bro. I'm just telling you right now, you're insane.
I'll probably watch the first couple episodes tonight, and tomorrow morning I'll watch like friggin' like a shit ton of them. And then after I get off work on Tuesday, I'll finish them up and be like, okay, let's go see that movie.
That's actually kind of what me and Matt did for Harry Potter when the last Deathly Hallows came out. He asked like, hey, I want you to go with that with me. I'm like, well, I haven't seen the rest of them. He's like, let's binge watch them, dude. I'm like, alright, fuck it, man, let's go. So yeah, we binge watched, I think 4 movies over the span of a couple days. And then we waited in the theaters for like 8 hours before the show started.
Damn.
Oh, I'm getting
That
hungry.
shit
I had a
is
very
nuts.
light dinner because Panda was freaking gross. So there's engineering. I have no idea like what rooms are gonna be what. I mean, man, I am literally just throwing stuff at this ship. I'm just throwing walls and throwing pieces up. I have no idea what I'm doing. This needs to be. Oh man, I don't know how I want to approach
Showtime is for Tuesday. So, you want to catch the 7:30 showing of Demon Slayer on Tuesday?
Sure. That works.
There's only two. There's only two showings, so yeah.
I wanted to.
The
I
only-
never
the only
seen.
other
I
one's
never
at
seen
2
an
p.m.
anime film in theater, so I really want to before it, you know, they take it
The
out.
the only anime that I remember seeing a movie of in theaters, I think I've seen other ones maybe, but the only one I remember seeing in theaters was Yu-Gi-Oh.
Damn, I didn't even know they had a movie that ever came to theater.
Yeah, they did. I think it was like the first one. Anyways, it came to theaters, and friggin', I remember it was funny because partway through the movie, the screen went black because the projector broke.
Are you serious?
But we were still getting sound.
Oh wow.
So everyone in the theater got given free movie passes, and we ended up going to see it properly from start to finish again the next time, like a few days later. But I was like really young at the time. Yeah, because this is like shit. This is probably at least 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if it was even at Harkins. I think it was. I think it might have been back when Harkins first opened.
No. Why are you saying you can't? Why are you saying you can't attach right there? You know what? I'll play. Happy now? There. Oh well, now I gotta figure out a way to get up here. Not the block point. Where's those stairs at? Okay, we're gonna do this little trick. Nope, I can't. WTF. Why are you being such a dick? Bless you.
Thank you.
Make it so freaking complicated. Problem is, these two rooms are connected. That's actually a little bit of an issue. They need to be sealed off. That is tricky. Those need to be sealed off, so if this room gets a hole blown in it, it doesn't decompress multiple rooms at once. What is my solution to this? Thinking. Yeah, that'd be the simple solution. Just throw a door right there and then just block it up. That takes up so much space though. God, that takes up so much space for like no freaking reason. Has to be a more efficient way. Let's see, what about down now? Down here is not as bad because it follows the wall. So I can actually just section these off as like two different rooms. That'll make it not as bad. But I also gotta bring, yeah. How am I gonna do that? How am I gonna bring air and power and stuff down to here? So once again, if it gets hit down there, it depressurizes this room, so that's not really effective either. I might have to rethink and redo this entire side. Jared, are you still here or are you muted this entire time?
What? Please tell me I'm okay. I wasn't muted. Sorry, I was concentrating intently on something. Trying to get this just right.
Go back to putting accent pieces on the ship. Because I'm hitting roadblocks. I don't want to put those all up the front. I need to start being more tasked. I need to start being more objective oriented. Because what is this thing supposed to do, and how can I make it do it very well?
It's not the prettiest stairwell, but it'll get the job done. Yeah, I'm thinking the crew quarters, though, will go right in the middle of the officers' quarters, but have 0 window. Whereas the officers all get beautiful windows that look out into the inky black of space that, you know, will, of course, kill them when the rockets come aiming for their freaking windows.
You said it, not me.
Yeah. Well, realistically speaking, in a battle situation, the officers should be on the freaking bridge. So if their quarters get turned into freaking, you know, giant crater in the hull, you know, they shouldn't have to worry about that till after the battle's over. I mean, because yeah, once their quarters get cratered, then they can just go up to a regular crew member and be like, "Hey, I'm taking your bunk. You can go sleep on the floor."
Yeah, Jared really loves his crew.
I'm kidding, of course.
You're not.
closely.
Just,
Nah,
you
they
know,
don't. They
you're not.
won't make they won't make the crew members sleep on the floor. They'll tell them, okay, so we only got enough beds for this many people, so you get to take a little trip out the airlock.
That's better.
Exactly. I mean, hey, wouldn't want them to suffer the indignity of sleeping on the floor when they can just, you know, float in space forever.
Yeah, of course.
Until someday, you know, billions of years from then, you know, their body will eventually either float into the atmosphere of a planet, burn up upon re-entry, or float into a sun. Or get swallowed by a black hole, at which point their body will spend trillions of years being ripped apart.
No, it happens pretty quick. And the scientific term for that is called spaghettification. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, my understanding of it is from the if you were alive for it, from my understanding is from your point of view, it would happen instantaneously. From the point of view of the people observing from the outside, a time dilation effect would result in you observing it over the course of many, many, many years.
Yep. Time essentially stops at the speed of light.
Yeah. But it's interesting, you know, because again, from our point of view, they could take years dying. But from their point of view, it happens in an instant. That is kind of insane.
Oh well, so much for frickin' this doing what I wanted. I just got taken up by all this space. I could still probably make it work. Cause yeah,
Well,
that's
you don't have
not,
enough space.
cause that's not what that was supposed to do. I'm working on stuff. Hold on.
I'm gonna hit the head. I'll be back in a minute or two.
Yeah, these were supposed to be missiles. Last me I was gonna make 2 block long missiles, but hey, I was gonna figure it out. Do I still have blueprint for my cruise missile? Don't. Well, let's make one. First we need landing gear. have to be ion thrusters. Helps if I can spell. Also, to be able to fly, I'd have to have one in every direction. That might be big enough. That will control all its vectors. Has to have an antenna of some sort. I like symmetry, so. Honestly, of all things I made tonight, I like this. I forgot how you can name it. Yeah, I'll do. Remote control.
I have returned.
Welcome back. Oh, yeah, we don't have one of those. That might be helpful. So I really like symmetry. So where the hell am I gonna put this? Right there. Uh-huh. And hopefully this isn't too heavy since I'm making this overly complicated. Okay. Sweetness. Especially considering... Let's just do this then. Why not? Alright. So now, how does this all work? Uh-huh. Oh, but we need, yeah, we need that. Okay. Can those attach? Oh, F to move. I don't know. Will this work? I really hope it does. That's gonna look so freaking cool. But I don't think it will. No freaking way! Oh, that's, yeah, that's good. No, that's good. I like that. Screw it. How do I... I'm trying to remember how to do this. Of course, delete that thing. Trying to remember how to... Well, I might want to save this first, though. Okay. Do I need a control seat? Maybe. Let's see if this works. Okay, I need... Do I need a remote control block on this? I might have to look at the tutorial again. I don't think I need these on my ship. I just need an antenna. Uh-huh. Yeah, how do I freaking... how do I control this from over here? Remote access. Oh! I think it's this one. Remote control ready. Ownership correct. Connection stable. Can we do it? Control.
What exactly are you trying to do right
Don't worry about it.
So basically, I'll see later when it's done.
Yeah. That's what it is. Well, that's not the right... Oh, because I exited remote control, that's right. Okay. Remote access. Control. Okay, menu. Yep. So if I do that, and I do that, why is this sideways? That's correct. Oh, that's right, there is no up and down. Oh, why is all the controls backwards? Disarm, disarm, disarm. Why are all the controls backwards? I don't know what down is. I need to go get that. Why is it backwards? Why was it flying so fucked up? I might know why. I might know why. Now I need free movement. How do I do... Because which one do I have slated as main control? I bet you that's why, because that's the orientation. Well, let's cut that, yes. Jared, how do I change from freaking snap rotation if I'm trying to copy and paste something?
How to change out of snap rotation?
Yeah, it's like do free movement.
I think B.
Wow. How the hell did you know that? Okay, thanks, bud. Shit, which one's the main one? I don't know which one's the main one. Take a guess. We're doing this one. That means this needs to be like that. Oh, that was a 50-50 shot. Let's see if I got it right. I think I have it upside down. Because it's still thrusting upwards in that direction. So that theoretically tells me... Jeez, bud.
I was reaching for the mute and I didn't.
Okay, so let's try this. Not that menu, that menu. There we go. Control. View. That's all correct. Yes, I got it in the correct orientation now. Sweet. Oh, whoops. Like that. Okay. And B. Should I pack more? I don't know. Alright, got saved, good to go. So we're gonna... not that menu. Not that menu. God. Oh my god. So many menus. I did not mean to freaking do that. I'm not even gonna mess with that right now because that would be bad. Alright, bud. I'm gonna fly my little thing down to you so you can see what I was working on.
Or I can just come up to you.
Nah, it's fine. I'm already coming down to you. Although I forgot to put forward thrusters, so it can't stop. Okay? So I'm just gonna be going very slow. I'm trying to orient myself to find.
Missile batteries ready.
Huh?
Nothing.
Why are you trying to blow me up?
Are you?
It's gonna go boom!
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm kidding, they're not armed.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You see what I made though?
It's a. Oh wow. It's a kamikaze drone.
It's a cruise missile. I do want to try it out though. Do you want to see? Let's pick a rock. I'm gonna blow up.
Nope. Use the Valiant, not the Vigilant. Use the Valiant.
Which one's that one?
The old ship. It's at the back. Come around to the other side. Aim.
Wait, where's new versus old? Okay,
The
that's
old
the
is on
new
the
one.
other side of the station.
Oh, I see it.
Come over here and hit it from the back, like to the side of one of the engines.
Yeah, I see.
Like say like on a nice big flat plane here, or maybe like right here on the top edge, right here where it meets the flat surface on the top. Just hit it somewhere nice and juicy.
Like I said, I have no forward thrusters, so I have to.
Probably because you designed the damn thing to only go in one direction,
Exactly.
straight at the enemy.
All right. They're armed. This will tell me if I'm going to need more, because this is small scale.
You should have an emergency self-destruct though. You should have the ability to detonate automatically.
I was thinking about that, but I did not want to have that key on my hotbar when I was doing this flyby to scare you, because if my finger would have slipped or someone would have been bad, it would have been boom. I don't think you'd believe me if I would have told you.
At the very least, you should need to make sure you have a key on there to specifically disarm it.
Oh, arm and disarm, yeah. I'm going right for the engines.
Oh, I was gonna see. I wanted to see how it did on the hull, but okay. Oh, that works.
I at the last second veered off. Let me see, because I blew up the camera.
Well, you blew up the whole thing.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of its job. Let's see how it did.
Took a chunk out.
That's
The
it?
engine.
I'm gonna have to make a large scale version.
Bear in mind these are heavy armor blocks.
Oh, okay, that's not bad then.
Yeah, the ones directly and immediately around the engine.
We're on the same faction, right?
I honestly don't know.
We should be.
I think so.
Do you want to fly one of these drones?
Sure.
Let me get it set up for you. Just come to the top of my ship. Cause I don't think I have it set up like properly yet. If I do control and then
I like that engine layout.
thank you. Then do this. Oh no, the controls are here. Oh sweet.
It
Okay.
definitely does have the top-down silhouette though of a dick and balls. But there's nothing wrong with that.
All right, bud. I'm thinking maybe I should have more warheads, but this is just version 1. So come over here and land. You can take a closer look at it now that it's not trying to kill you. You see how I did the side thrusters, like side up, down, and whatnot. I just made kind of like a Nazi sign. So that's all directions covered except for forward. I have 4 forward thrusters, 2 reactors. Because I like symmetry, I made it symmetrical. I might add more warheads.
Well, the thing is, you got landing gear on all sides too, except for front. So if you really wanted to, you could dock this thing onto something, and that way you could dock multiple warheads around the whole ship and then detonate them all at once.
It's so I can dock a lot of these to this ship and then remotely disconnect them and fly them into an enemy ship.
Yeah, I'm just saying you could do that.
Okay, so go ahead and get in the control seat, and you're gonna go to your K menu, and at the very top it's gonna say remote control. And for whatever reason, it's still labeled as small grid 3 something 9, whatever.
Go to K menu. Go to what?
Remote control. and it should have it up there. If we're in the same faction and everything.
Oh, is that where you said remote access? Or?
Yeah, there you go.
Cruise missile, SMV, right?
SM small, yeah. Oh wow, it renamed itself. Okay, cool. Yep, that's it.
Okay. Control.
Don't arm it until you're away from the ship. Oh, did you hit the camera view so you can see what you see?
No.
Yeah, go into camera view.
One.
Yep.
There we go.
And now you can see. Now you can see. It needs more explosives. That's not enough. It's graceful. You're far enough away you can arm it if you wish, unless you want to get on target first.
I do want to get on target first.
Why are you aiming at the back of my ship? Oh, never mind. Oh, wow. Damn. That
was
does pretty good.
That was a section that had a little more light armor.
Dude, that took a pretty good chunk. Like that is damage. Maybe more warheads is not necessary.
It might have hit a hydrogen tank maybe, but honestly, another hit in that same spot though. That is literally where all my hydrogen tanks are for this side. So it would be a very pretty boom.
I'm just gonna add just a little bit more warheads. Not like a crap ton. Just to fatten out the middle just a little bit. Where's that control panel? So I'm gonna add to this group. There we go. Save.
Yeah.
And then
if you
control.
decide to shoot this ship again, do it on the opposite side from where I just impacted though, because I want to keep this thing as flight worthy as possible. Just because if I for some reason decide I want to go back to my moon base before the other ship is done, I want to be able to just do it in one jump, and this ship can do that in one jump.
Don't you have it as a blueprint? You can literally just spawn it in. I hope you have it as a blueprint.
I have the original ship as a blueprint, but I don't have the version that has a million fucking jump drives stuffed in every nook and cranny in there. I mean, Quentin, let me come to the back of this ship. Let me open up the hangar doors so you can see. I just shoved every into possible space with freaking jump drives. Like I open the hangar doors and it's just batteries and reactors and jump drives. So this damn thing friggin' like. So it's the same on the inside of the ship. This ship is not meant to be like this. I just did it so that it could make the journey in one trip. Because I was way too lazy to actually fly all the way out here every time I wanted to fucking do something in space. So my new ship that I'm building is bigger, and it is going to be designed to have that many jump drives by default, so it won't be an issue.
I'm gonna hit an asteroid nearby. I wonder if I can have the range to do so. Road access, cruise missile. How far away is that asteroid? Oh, it's not that far.
Further away than you think, but not as bad. Not too bad, so.
Dampeners are off. We are coasting 100 meters per second. Wow, 2 kilometers.
I'm following you, so I have to let off my speed every once in a while, because as a person, I can go faster than any fucking ship.
Wow, we're already 3 kilometers away. 4 kilometers.
Well, because I'm going, you're going 100 meters a second. I'm going 110.
Oh, I
know
lost
it's
signal.
designed-
I lost signal. I didn't have it armed either. That's unfortunate. So 4
Oh,
kilometers.
still gonna. I'm wondering if it's gonna be on target enough to actually hit it.
Jared, if you can get to a control panel on that cruise missile quick enough and you could freaking access it, you can arm the warheads.
No, there's no way. I have a hard time keeping up with it anyways. But I
Well-
am gonna arm the damn thing anyways, just so it'll go boom. Or you know what? Fuck it. I'm actually just going to make it go boom.
Jared, I'm gonna do that again. Stay over there. But this time I'm gonna have it armed before signal drops. Remote access.
I just started a countdown on your friggin' thing, so yeah.
Control.
Bye bye.
So wow, I got 4 kilometers away before I lost signal. That's not bad. Arming warheads now. Coasting.
So what was the maximum range on that damn thing?
About a little over 4 kilometers. I'm gonna try to freaking catch up to it. It got a bit of a jump start on me.
But you think you got it on target enough that it's not?
Yeah, it's
Gonna
good.
make
It's gonna impact. If not, it's gonna sail off into space somewhere. Wow, I am barely catching this thing. It's 2 kilometers away. It's gonna impact before I get there. Yeah, no way.
It's already a kilometer away from me.
It's 1.8 kilometers away from me. And I think it's gone. I think it impacted. Oh, no.
Nope, it didn't. Not yet.
Oh, I saw the impact.
It managed to thread the needle through an already existing crater. Where I'm at right now is where it hit.
Jared, what did you do to this freaking asteroid?
I don't think I did anything.
Dude, no. You shot the living shit out of this asteroid.
Yeah, where I'm at right now though, this is where that shit impacted.
I don't even know where you're at. Jared, this looks like your handiwork with large freaking...
Go down. Right here. I'm right here.
Wow. Yeah, I'm
That's
so
where-
glad I can see the crater from all the other craters. Jared, these spherical holes were done with large warheads. I know this was you.
Quentin, it couldn't have been me. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because I didn't do it. Why the fuck would I have been playing around out here? I mean, when I could be doing my own base.
What the fuck? Alright. Well, asshole asteroid is freaking 8 kilometers away. So cool, my cruise missile works. That's neat.
Get myself on target.
I'm coasting. Where are you at?
I'm just letting myself coast the rest of the way there so I can take a few bites of my steak. I decided to start eating my steak again.
Moon base is over 539 kilometers away. There's an alien planet near that sun over there, that star. There's that Mars planet we were originally heading for that took forever to get to. back at the base.
Yeah. I can get to that Mars planet in one jump now.
So, cool, now that I've built that, oh, fit with so much room to spare. But, oh, those are in the way. I can't, like, fit a shit ton of them. Oh, holy shit.
Yeah, the upper decks on my ship are where my crew quarters are at, crew lounge, mess hall stuff. Middle deck is where friggin' the bridge and other command related stuff is at. Friggin' well as sick bay, friggin' cryo storage, cargo bays, armory, training room. I'm gonna have a training room. The hangar is gonna have a secondary armory for its deployment bay. And then I will eventually construct a drop ship.
I don't know how deployment of those would work. I'd have to rename each one of these. Oh great, my headset's about to die.
Do you have an alternative?
I can plug it in. But I'm probably gonna get off and get some food because I'm freaking hungry.
Okay, that's fine. Then I'll probably get off too. Maybe I'll start watch a couple episodes of Demon Slayer before I go to bed.
Alright, bud.
Ray and I'm not too worried about getting tickets for that movie in advance because I don't think it's gonna be that bad.
Nah, I'm not worried about that either.
But yeah. And whether I catch up or not, we'll still go see it. But I'm confident I'll catch up.
You're insane, bud.
Just make sure you save your ship so that you can continue building it if you want in your own world.
Yeah, let me do that real quick. I totally spaced that too, so I'm really glad you said something. Yep, it is done. Means alright, Jared, I'm getting off for the night.
Alrighty.
Later, Red Jar. Well, anyone who tuned in to watch the stream, appreciate you watching. We're gonna cut it off here for now. So until next time,